I'm Floating Bathead. I'm here to introduce the new episode. Or really, it's the second episode of Star Wars: The Forces of Evil. Party with the Pony. Yeah. Hi! Oh, well, my name's Fox, and again, I'm at Fox, and welcome to another, Season 1 review of Star Wars: The Forces of Evil. This one... Oh, wait, find me. Where are you? Guess can't get here. Aha, one. That's that. And every episode... Probably, I don't know. But, this is Party with the Pony Head, or Party with the Pony, which is, of course, the introduction to Star's other best friend, Ponyhead, as well as continuing what I thought would have been freaking awesome. His slowly kind of, not revealing St. Olga's a bit, well, slowly kind of revealing St. Olga's. Where, first episode, Star doesn't want to go to St. Olga's. She's threatened that that's where she's going to go if, she continues screwing up. And sorry, my voice, for some reason, looks like it's super low on there. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully I'll be able to raise it up if it is too low, but sorry about that. This was the, continue a little bit of the St. Olga's bit. And honestly, I was really kind of like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for the St. Olga thing. And I mean that in a sense for them to extend it out a bit. Because kind of what they're doing with Eclipse right now is what they should have done with St. Olga's School for Reforms or whatever. I've said this before in another video, but what they should have done was, again, extend out St. Olga's. But if anything, going to St. Olga's stuff should have been saved for Season 2. And maybe, you have other princesses come in that you meet from other dimensions that are getting taken there, or something like that. Like, we have the elephant girl who's going to come up in a couple episodes. Elephant princess. She gets sent there. You could have, when you see her in the St. Olga's, she doesn't even interact with Star. She just, eats a bird. So it's just okay. But, yeah, so, this is the continuing a little bit more. Introduces Ponyhead, which, again, the first episode was good. This one, I'll say, is about okay. Though the funniest part of this episode is when Ponyhead pushes Marco, he's about to fall off the thing, and you see the skeleton in his price going, fall! Fall! That was straight up, Adventure Time. But, basically, Ponyhead, of course, appears in this episode. Ponyhead comes in with Star, or Ponyhead comes and visits Star, and she takes Star and Marco, though she really don't want to bring Star. Ponyhead want to take Star to have a night of debauchery. Time for a night of debauchery. Are you ready for Pony? Jeez. But, basically going to the bounce lounge, introduce the bounce lounge. They go through all these different places while these mass spheres are chasing them. Ponyhead, of course, saying that Marco is not Star's bestie, that she's her bestie, and that he should leave or some crud like that. Basically saying that she doesn't like him at all. And if he tells Star any of this, she'll basically kill him. But so watching all of that, sorry, I'm trying to think. Basically, you see these luchador guy masks chasing Ponyhead all around, and then finally towards the end, Star and Marco help Ponyhead, even though Marco doesn't like Ponyhead that much, and Ponyhead tried to kill Marco and even left Marco in another dimension, which Star even said, "You're not my best friend if you do stuff like that to my other best friends." And so they go back. Ponyhead kind of sacrifices herself as she fights the luchadors or whatever. And then basically when heroes are cornered and they're about to fight back, Dad Ponyhead comes up and says, "Sorry, princess, it's over. You have to go to St. Olga's." And Ponyhead's like, "Oh, okay." It's sad, and then basically saying that this was her last night to have fun before she goes to St. Olga. The luchadors take her away, and she says, no joking on me. Gets taken away, and also the king himself says, it's very much like jail. So, St. Olga's. So, but then that's also when Star gets the dimensional scissors, which actually belong to Hekapoo. And Marco and Star says, "We can go anywhere you want to go, Marco. Where do you want to go?" And Marco goes, "I got an idea." End up at home eating nacho, which it is funny. That is kind of nice and stuff, but also it does kind of because I've seen this show, and because I've also watched another show that has alternate dimensions, but also has quote-unquote family life type situation, a little bit, not really a lot, but the crazy coming to Earth. Since I'm rewatching it with my brother, Rick and Morty, I'm kind of thinking these two shows, one, have very similar premise, in the sense, again, they can go to alternate dimensions and all this stuff, though the thing is, what is it? Rick and Morty's, though they have one fantasy type setting, they're more sci-fi and, kind of making fun of tropes and stuff like that. While Star vs. Evil, again, they go to a couple other dimensions, but they don't go to much. A lot of it takes place on Earth and Star's just screwing around, at least the second season. Which, first season, okay. I'm fine with Star just screwing around, screwing around. There was something like the Bananagic one and stuff like that, it's just kind of like, eh. But even so, it's just like, in the first season, but in the second season, of course, they just continue staying on Earth. And, they really don't explore much of other dimensions, which kind of sucks. But, sorry, I'm going a little bit off topic. And again, Rick and Morty has way better pacing and probably way better foreshadowing, while Star vs. They kind of screw something up again. St. Olga's was probably one of the biggest ones, and, of course, Toffee's finger. But, anyways, back to the episode, I'm sorry. But they stay home and stuff. But, yeah, that's... Well, my point was, because I've seen another show with a similar premise, how come these two, again, you can have, and maybe it's also because they kind of split up the show sometimes in two parts too, but Rick and Morty can have Rick and Morty going on a quote-unquote fantasy adventure while the family members on Earth are doing stuff on Earth with the Meeseeks or something like that. Still having both kind of entertaining. I think maybe the reason why I kind of see then again, that's also about a half-hour long show. Secondly, you can say that's 2 episodes. Huh. I'm actually thinking if Star vs. Evil wasn't just 11-minute episodes for each one, would it be better in some points? I kind of think, because then you could have again, a good example would be Buff Frogs and oh no, because that's at least one around between. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe this would be more like Wander Over Yonder, where you can have the two different sides, but then all you're really having is Star and Marco, because they're the two main characters. Though you can have side with other characters too, which would be kind of cool. But anyways, I'm just sorry. It's just because again, Star vs. Evil. I do love the show. I do like it. But it has its ups and downs, while Rick and Morty, similar premise again, has a lot more ups. And I really can't think of any downs for that show itself. So, I don't know. But, and again, Wander Over Yonder 2, also another Disney show, had a lot of, it was mostly always ups. So, I don't know. I have no idea. Even then, that had good foreshadowing as well. Even Wander Over Yonder with, Wander's past and everything else. So... I have no idea, and I keep saying I don't know. But anyways, I'm getting a little bit off topic. This episode's an alright one. I like the, again, St. Olga's, I wish, I'm not going to say I wish, but it would have been cool if they would have kept it towards season 2. At least. At least keep it till season 2, and then reveal St. Olga's. And then maybe, they could have literally even had... If they wanted to, they could have spaced it out between could have pushed the seasons down a bit. You could have had season 1, but don't show St. Olga's. Season 2 could kind of show St. Olga's and, reveal the mural and everything, and even show, the clovers on this woman's cheek. If anything, you could have had that at least for the opening of season 2 at least, and could have had it kind of a big thing. But no, it's kind of just if I remember correctly, it's a one-part it's just an episode And again, like, Ponyhead, spoilers for that one, gets brainwashed. And that's about it. And of course, we have Princess Marco. And things expand off of that, but again, that just kind of, they beat it all in one episode, which kind of is like, why was anyone ever afraid of this place when these two were able to take it down basically by themselves? Well, they got all the princes together, but still, come on now. Anyways, but yeah, this episode's alright. It's an alright episode. That's the best I can say. It's an alright episode. I honestly can't remember what episode after. Actually, after watching the first episode, which was like a couple days ago, I saw like, oh right, that's the second episode. I can't remember what the third one is. So I might actually forget something. And also, I tried looking at this one to see like, are there any little things that I missed in this one too, or like that will pot stand out to me now because I've seen further ahead in time. Like Glossaric in episode 1. This one, no, not really. It is kind of weird trying to get used to the old animation style though, because you can kind of see again like this is season 1 animation. The budget probably wasn't as good as it could have been, but yeah, I don't know. This was an alright episode. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me if I missed anything. Maybe if someone else watches it, they'll know. But for me, myself, I don't know. But anyways, tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Whichever videos I've done, please the links description below. And well, the mosquito. So links are on my face, and the little subscription buttons are right there. Again, like, I don't know why it's because, I think it's because Starburst is kind of has a little bit too many fillers. I think that's probably it. And again, in season 1, they had some trouble either with pacing or they overdid, like, you see it? You see the foreshadow? See the foreshadowing? See it? But yeah, I don't know. Either way, tell me what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully the next one I'll have a little bit more time with this one. I don't feel like I talked that much about anything else, or I was rambling too much, but tell me if I made any sense. Thank you for watching. Share all my videos. Links are on my face. Subscribe buttons right there. And we will see you later. Rainbow, blackness, darkness, something. Angel wings flying high. Ending credit score. Or just end the video. Blast!